I'm letting the dogs out so they can potty this morning. What are you barking at, boy? You need to stop. Go potty. You're not coming back in yet. Go potty. Max, go potty. Go on. Go potty. Brutus did. He feels a lot better. This is what it's doing right now. We got some heavier rain coming. I'll be here in just a little while. I guess I just better shut the door so he'll go potty. Maybe he won't. I don't know. But let's see. I was just getting ready to come out so I could let them out so they could do their thing and then go out and do chores. And I've done chores in the rain before, but I could hear thunder, so I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to go out right now. I could wait till it passes because it is going to pass. I'm watching it on the radar. So I thought, well, maybe I just will. Just wait. I went and had my cousin go get 2 more cages. So Eli and Rango got put into their new permanent cage, attached to Darius and Champs, and I just need to get 2 more. The cages were on sale at TSC, $10 off, so you got to grab them when you can when they're $10 off because it makes them a lot, $10 is $10. And if I had more money, I would have bought me 2 more, but they only had 2 and 4 pans, so I had Zach buy me 2, the last 2 cages they had, and a pan, so I'd be able to keep that from them pooping and peeing on each other and the ones below. And we wait. Stay tuned. It's been about an hour. It's almost 10:30 in the morning. Still raining. It hasn't been too heavy, which is nice, but still just really looking. What is that? Oh, that's dirt from it being smashed up on the window from the outside when the trees fell last June. But yeah. We've had some good lightning strikes, just like out here somewhere that shook the ground, scared the dog. He come running out here. I had my phone on the charger, lit the whole place up. But other than that, it seems like it's starting to get a little lighter out, which is nice. We do have a clearing for about a half an hour, and then I see another heavy thunderstorm come in. And when I say heavy, I mean like yellow with a little bit of red and orange, which just usually means heavy rain, so that's not too bad. Meanwhile, I was trying to figure out what I was going to fix for dinner, and I could say that I'm thinking about doing some chili. I got a pound of hamburger out, and then I figured I would make some gluten-free honey cornbread to go with it too. This right here. We've never had it before, so this will be our first time eating it. And Billy has been really wanting some cornbread, so he said, knowing that I can't eat regular cornbread because it's made with wheat, we found that when we were looking for some little snacky stuff that I could make for us, you know, like the blueberry bread that I made, which was fantastic. I could have just made another one. I think we ended up having, I think we have 2 more. I don't know if I could reach them though, they're pretty far up there. He's a little taller than me, but not by much. Yeah, that makes you stretch your arm. Oh, goodness. That is a double chocolate brownie mix. So we got that. Look at that. My little phone flap, I think, is right in the middle of this. I'm not sure. Or is it that? Yeah, it's that. And I think this other one is a blueberry. I think. Yep. Wild blueberry. So I could make that again, or the brownies, which I could do. I think maybe I'll make those as long as I got enough eggs. Billy's been eating scrambled eggs for the last 2 days for dinner because his plans are, if he gets out of work early enough and with daylight, sunset now is around 8 o'clock, so it's still pretty light out at 8, and then it gets dark about 20 minutes later. But in the summertime, it's not dark here in Michigan till at least almost 10 o'clock. So he said that from now on he would like to start as soon as he gets home, eat. And I gotta try to make sure that I have dinner done by the time he gets home. His hours vary from day to day because it just depends of what type of work they have going on. And I know that he was going to be at this job that he's been at for almost the last year for another 3 weeks or so as of last week. So he's only got maybe 2 weeks left. And then he's going to be going to another job. Today he was told that he was supposed to stand by because of the rain, but his foreman asked him if he would like to go to the other job that they were at late last year. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. And he said, yeah, he'd go help him. So I've got dishwater soaking with some dishes because I figured I'd do that while it's still raining. Ouch. Trying to, my hair from getting dressed, it's really hard to pull this through and whatnot, but I like my long hair and I'm going to keep it until I can't stand it no more, and then I might get it cut for wigs for kids is what I usually do. And when I usually get it cut, it's about up to here to my shoulders, and then I let it grow all the way back down, and it sets to about my hip area right now, the very bottom of it. I have my kettle going right here because I'm a little chilled. We shut the heat off as of yesterday. Again, we keep turning it back on and turning it off, turning it back on, turning it off, because it's supposed to be like 70 today and pretty warm over the weekend, and we're supposed to have showers most of the weekend too. But like what I was trying to say, Billy wants to try to get out and do a little bit of work every night after work until it's dark, unless he works like late hours, and then of course he's not going to be able to work too long. But I want to be able to have dinner done so he can eat right away when he gets home. That's his plans. It's within the last 2 nights. He split wood yesterday. The neighbor came down and talked to him, and I was feeding babies when they were talking, and I could hear Billy laughing and stuff, so that was good. I've got all my tea bags here. I think I got 4. There's a holy basil. There is a thistle. There is an everyday detox. It's a lemon. And then I have my eye bright with bilberry. So those are the 4 that I'm going to put in there. I've got my teaspoon of honey sitting in there because I can't do these without honey. I'm out of my mushroom wellness because usually I have that. I'll do that in my eyesight first, and then usually I'll come back in and make me another tea with the rest of my stuff that I have. I know that our plans are to get some of our more essential stuff, try to get finished. Like getting the rabbits moved so we can get Jill. I keep wanting to say Jack and Jill. I miss Jack so much. He was a mini donkey stallion that we had. I rescued him from the slaughter kill pen in Shipshewana in 2016 when we moved here. No, sorry. It wasn't. It was 2020. Sorry, I'm thinking when we got Brutus, and we didn't have Jack then, but we got Jack the year that we moved here, which was in 2020. We couldn't have had a mini donkey in town because we had a home in town where we were living prior to this house, saving our money, getting our credit all worked out and everything, and getting it all done from our divorces and whatnot that we had previously, and just really working on ourselves. And it does help out when you do that. So I figured probably this is just mainly going to be a talking video. I'll probably end up doing another video later today because I was hoping to get bunnies out and actually see colors and everything on all the bunnies in the boxes because they're almost 2 weeks old. So they should have a little bit of their eyes open. And I know that they do a lot of talking when I'm out there because I can hear the bunnies talking and stuff. Kind of show you guys the updated buck cages and stuff that we've got going on. I need to make up some name tags, not for the bucks, but for the new does that I've got retained that I kept back. And my cousin Zachary checked them again, and he said, sure enough, these are definitely girls. And I'm like, good, I'm really happy about that. And I was showing him that the broken steels, chestnut looking rabbits, that I'm pretty sure 2 of them are girls. And I told him that before we butcher them, which is in another 2 weeks, they'll be 16 weeks old. I want to be able to check them again just to make sure, because if one of them is definitely a doe, I want to pull her back and keep her. And then Billy has suggested that I keep a buck or 2 to sell, and then possibly keep a couple does back too for selling for like trio sets. And I think that would be a good thing to do, but we've got to get extra cages for that to happen, because right now the cages that I have and the cages, like, I still would like to get, I think I need 5 more cages, and then my colony of my rabbits would be completed. They wouldn't be filled right now, but they would be completed to be put new rabbits in and whatnot for when I retain them off of litters that I've got coming or going or have and just don't know yet. So with that being said, as you can hear the chickens and stuff, they're crowing, so that means it's obviously not raining as hard. I could still hear it raining, but it's not raining as hard, so I could probably get out there. I just don't know if the baby goats would want to stand out in the rain and drink their milk or not. That's the only downfall about not having their buildings put up yet, but we'll see. And it'll all work out in time. It'll just take time when it's just yourself and your husband, and not really having much help from anybody else. I mean, my cousin, he comes out when I ask him to, but then he's got to like figure in his schedule and stuff because he is a handyman and he is a caretaker for my aunt. So he has other little jobs that he does to make a little bit of extra money, and then caretakes for my aunt, which he's supposed to be there quite often. And I could probably go back to sleep, take a nap, but I don't do that. Not yet anyways. I don't feel like I've been that tired. Of course, the dog's snoring. And I guess we'll just keep showing videos of things that we're doing here. Like, I haven't even videoed Billy, what do you call it, splitting wood, because he's had his boombox out there and listening to music. He tends to do, I mean, I even do that too, because there's sometimes that I don't use my phone to video. I just have Spotify on playing music while I'm out doing chores, and then sometimes afterwards I'll show like everybody already done instead of showing you guys, you know, because it takes me a while. I've timed myself, it's about 45 minutes for just the goats, and it's about another 45 minutes to an hour for the rabbits, depending on what I'm doing. If I have to water, and then if I do have to water, you're talking another hour at least. So on a watering day, it's roughly about a 3.5 hour of my time to go out and do chores. And then we're going to have garden season coming up pretty soon, so that's going to take some of my time. And the boys right now are to the point, well, besides the yearling, the triplet buckling, but they're drinking almost everything that their mothers are producing. Well, they are, because right now how I'm doing it is I dump all the milk from the night before into a 5-gallon bucket, and it fills it almost to the top. There's about an inch or so that's right now, and I'm not milking quite on 12 because right now it's like 20 till right now, 11, and I was waiting for the rain to calm down before I went out. So if I feed the kids before, and that's usually what I do, is I feed the kids before I milk, and then I'll milk, or sometimes I'll feed the rabbits first and then I'll milk. But anyways, if I'm not milking till say 11 o'clock or 11:30, and then I milk again like tonight at 7:30 to 8 o'clock is usually when I try to milk, because I like to try to do that. But in the morning it's still kind of dark out. And it's not like I can't go out in the dark. It's just I don't want to go out in the dark. I want it to be kind of light, and eventually, you know, when the time changes again, it'll be dark at 5 in the afternoon. So I'm kind of like not actually screwed or anything, but it's just the way that farm life is, or homesteading, I guess. Quite delightful. It is. So I think I'm going to end this video right now. I'm going to drink this tea and then get around and go out and do chores whether it's raining or not, because it is getting later and later. And then Billy should be on lunch pretty soon too, so maybe I'll just wait till. Sometimes I've done that too. If I woke up late, I just wait to talk to him so I can actually talk to him instead of being distracted with trying to do chores and stuff. But yeah, it takes probably about 6 hours of my day to do chores. Because I go out in the afternoon and I feed the kids again. And then usually I'm out there, I play with them and stuff and talk to them and pet them and all that good stuff and really look them over and just all the regular stuff that I do. And it usually consumes a little more of my time. But yeah, I mean, that's what I got going on, and we'll see everybody as always till next time. And I just want to thank all our viewers and all of our members. Thank you very much. And we will see everybody tomorrow. As always, till next time, God bless you all.